DTube Smartsnaps, snap number 1. You know, I really like this word snap. It means so much to me. Since I've been breaking down all of these smartcasts into segments, I've taken a lot of the different segments that used to go all into the Tino take, and I've found that many of them, because many of them are repetitive. In other words, many Tino takes, there is discussion about DTube. I've always come up with different things about DTube, and so, or many other things, whether it's the gene codes or other things that I've come up with in order to be able to break these down into segments. So yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I thought, well, you know, why not do a smartcast that's completely dedicated to what I'm experiencing on DTube, what I'm learning on DTube, what my strategy is on DTube, and just anything related to DTube as I go along. And there's, I don't know the genesis of the DTube snaps. I don't really know exactly what it is. I know it's been around for a while, but the name, just the DTube snaps, I imagine it has to do with the shortness, you know, like quick videos. But the word snap, I mean, you can snap a photo, right? You can, and in street language, and I grew up with the street language that I grew up with, snap has multiple meanings. I mean, you can snap on somebody, which means you can get really angry and just, you know, get aggressive with someone. You can, it's a form of expression of excitement. Oh, snap, you know, just to say, like, it's like saying, oh, wow. Or you can snap on somebody like taking the piss. Taking the piss is something that I learned in Ireland. I don't know if they would understand that over in the Americas, but it's, you know, like making fun of someone. You get, you know, oh my God, he snapped on me, you know, just, it was all kinds of different. And then of course there's the snap. There's the quickness. There's the idea that this is just a quick little snippet, because I've been reducing all of my smartcasts down, and it's been really a lot of fun. I was really hesitant at the beginning. I said, oh my God, I got to squeeze things down into a short period of time, but I'm getting positive feedback. Not only that, I'm getting a flood of ideas and innovations for me. And now my DTube page is looking a whole lot nicer. It used to just be, you know, pretty much the same image, but reversed. You know, me and my soulmate, Grazia, you know, for the Italian version, it would go one way, and for the English version, it would go the other way. And, you know, it wasn't really colorful. There wasn't really a lot of, you know, it was too much monotony. So now it's getting really, really nice looking, because there's a lot of different material, whether it be the gene codes, which deals with human nature and psychology and esotericism, or what's going on in the Italy community on Steam. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. And I thought, wow, it would be really nice to have something completely dedicated, because I'm having a whole lot more fun with DTube. I'm having a whole lot more respect for DTube, especially, you know, to get hit with censorship on DTube the other day. It really, because it wasn't the first time, but you know what? It was a really important issue for me. And to have that, and to think that I did that one in Italian. I mean, not only did they translate what I had said in Italian, but, you know, they took it and censored me as if I'm putting out information. Well, I know what kind of information I'm putting out there, and I know why I'm actually glad to have been gotten censored. I take it. It was an honor for me, because I realized that these AI bots are programmed to seek out people who are telling the truth on certain issues and flag them. So great. Excellent. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, it's a badge of honor for me. But at the same time, you know, I looked at DTube and said, man, thank God I got DTube as part of my redundancy plan. Yeah, I have all kinds of I have Spotify, and I'm looking for all kind of other alternatives. But, you know, it makes you appreciate DTube a whole lot more. And, you know, and so things have been going good. So I said, okay, let's make something up. Let's make up a smartcast. What are we going to call it? And that's what came to mind, the DTube snaps. I said, well, it's going to be short, so why not put it in the category of the DTube snaps, and let's see what happens. Then I thought to myself, okay, well, what kind of title can I come up with? And instead of DTube Snaps, I said, okay, well, this is a smart cast. These will be DTube Snaps. So why not DTube Smart Snaps? I love playing with words. You know, I'm a word wizard. I'm a hip hop MC, so I got to know how to play with words, right? You got to be able to play with words. You got to be able to do magic with words if you're going to be a hip hop MC. So, here we go. This is the first snap, and I'm going to break it down really quickly into the economy, the social, and the leadership. The economy, I've got 1.8K DTC, 1,800, a little bit over 1,800 DTC. A lot of that I bought. The rest of it is accumulating. My goal as a financial strategy is to double that, because I like to look for doubles. I like to see where I can invest. And I'm not looking at the dollar investment. I invested 1,500 DTC, right? So now I'm looking to see how much time that takes to double and how I can double it. Obviously, I have to understand the system, the voting system, how to get DTC. I'm very fortunate that I'm not getting downvoted anymore. So I've been able to accumulate up to now 1,800 plus. And so my goal is to reach 3,000 and to jot down the amount of time that it took. You know, whatever time it takes, it takes. But I'm seeing that the path is positive towards that. In other words, there will eventually be a doubling. When I hit that 3,000 mark, then I'll do another investment, because then I'll know that I have something positive that gives me doubles. And then from there, I'll see, from 3,000 to 6,000, let's see how long it takes. This is the kind of strategy that I'm working with in the economy. I have 1.1 million voting power, 1.1 million plus voting power. And I'm basically just doing a 1% upvote for everything, because I want to accumulate as much voting power as I can. I don't want to consume more voting power than I generate. So, I'm looking to, at 1%, that's about 11,000 VP. And with 1,800 DTC, I can generate about maybe 44,000. So I can do about 4 things a day. I can do about 4 things a day if I'm only consuming 11,000 VP with each move, whether I'm posting a video, whether I'm commenting, whether I'm voting on someone else. Then, within the day, that's a positive for me. I try to keep it to 3 because I want to go into the positive. In other words, if I'm generating 44,000, I don't want to consume the 44,000, because then, quote unquote, I didn't make a profit. So I'm looking at my VP more so as a way of profiting. I'm looking at my voting power as being what it is that I want to really focus on and accumulate. And that's going pretty good. I mean, if I got up to 1.1 million and my DTC is growing from 1,500 to 1,800, it's looking pretty good, and it's going faster than what I had imagined. So that's the economy for the moment. The social has picked up a bit. I have Will J Man 76, who I am communicating a lot with, and that's really turning out to be positive, because obviously posting and commenting have the same value, and allows you to gain DTC as an author. And so we're communicating back and forth a lot and trying to understand one another's strategies, picking one another's brains about, what he knows, what I know, and how can we mutually support one another. So that's a real positive, because up until this point, I've been pretty much on my own. I tried to do the clique thing, but that doesn't work for me. And then we have AD Torrent. AD Torrent I really like a lot. I don't follow him on DTube because I follow him on Steemit. Because the brother has so much DTC and consumes so much voting power, I don't even bother to vote on him, because it's not beneficial. There's no win-win there. I mean, it's not even much benefit to him, because of the small. I'm only contributing about 11,000 VP. That's not really going to do much. So what I do is I upvote him on Steemit, where I have more value, and my vote is more valuable there towards him. And so, but I like to watch his videos and comment on the ones that I really like, and that creates a mutual benefit there. Then, of course, there is RT International. I've been listening. I've been watching RT International for over a decade now. So, but I don't really engage with it too much. RT International for me would be just an opportunity to be able to comment, because I like the stuff that they share. But so far, it's not needed. Maybe in the future. So that's for the social side of things, for me being able to comment or interact with other people. And then there's leadership. Finally, just leadership. I have one vote, and that is for Ex Nihilo Witness. And because I have a lot of respect for them, they are also a Steam witness, so I trust them. And I've been supporting them, and they have been supporting me on the Steam platform and Steam blockchain. So I'm giving all of my support to them as far as the vote is concerned, because I've learned that here on DTube, your vote gets divided into 5. So the more you vote on leaders, the less the value of the vote for each leader. So for the moment, I'd rather just concentrate, because I'd really like to see them go into the top leaderships. Then there's Tech Coder X. Tech Coder X is already up in the top, and I think he should be supported because he has I use the One Love uploader. He's a great coder, and he knows a whole lot about coding and blockchain, and so that's definitely a person that I would want to support. And then in the future, for now, I'm just voting on one leader, because I don't have that much DTC. And then there's this Dev Deckard Kane 94. I'm keeping an eye on him because he's a little bit of a rebel. And so he's got my attention for the moment, and I'm just kind of slowly, quietly snooping around and seeing what he's up to when I have time, because I don't always have the time to go into depth. But I'm curious about I'm curious about what he's doing and what he's up to, and the kinds of things that he's saying. And he's got a real strong character, and so it's got my attention. So that's it for this snap, and I will have more coming as time goes on, because I'm going through a whole list of these different Smartcasts, and then I'll cycle back around, and then I'll create some kind of structure and some kind of format for each of these Smartcasts, which are valuable for me, and then hopefully will be valuable for those who will be listening in the future. So listen, everyone, thanks for the support. Thanks as always for listening. We'll see you on the next snap.